Hello, good morning children. Hope all of you are keeping fine. Today I am going to teach you a new lesson PT2, that is 16 lesson British rule and revolt of 1857. The main points we are going to discuss are the arrival of East India Company, then revolt of 1857, its causes and its result, and establishment of British rule in India. Then, first we are going to learn why East India Company came to India. The goods like cotton, silk, tea, indigo, and spices were in great demand in European market. So the things like cotton, silk, tea, indigo and spices were in great demand in European market. That is why the East India Company came to India in 1601. In 1601 for this purpose. Now when the profit increased, they extended their territories through wars, but there was no unity among the Indian rulers. British government took advantage of this, and by 1850 they established their rule in most parts of India. So why they established their kingdom in India? Because as the profit increased, they extended their territories through wars, but there was no unity among the Indian rulers. So British government took advantage of this, and by 1815 they established their rule in most parts of India. Now next we are going to learn about the causes of revolt. What are the main causes of revolt? The first point is the farmers were unhappy because they have to pay higher taxes, and also they were forced to grow indigo and cotton. And next point is Indian handloom industry completely destroyed, and textile industry also ruined, and many weavers become jobless. So these are the two main causes of the revolt. One is the farmers were unhappy. The farmers were unhappy. Why? Because they have to pay higher taxes. The farmers were unhappy because they have to pay higher taxes and also forced to grow indigo and cotton. And next one is the Indian handloom industry completely destroyed, and also textile industry ruined, and many weavers became jobless. Next one is the revolt of 1857. The revolt of 1857. So there were many reasons. The soldiers were paid lesser than the British counterparts, and higher positions in the army were reserved for British soldiers. Another point is the immediate cause of revolt was about the rifle that was given to the soldiers. There was a rumor that the cartridge had a coating of fat of cows and pigs. This hurt the religious feelings of both Hindus and Muslim soldiers in the British army, and they refused to use these cartridges. And the revolt. The revolt of 1857 is also called the First War of Independence. The revolt started in Meerut on 10th May 1857. So once more I am telling what was the main causes of the revolt. The soldiers were paid lesser than the British soldiers in the army. And another one is the higher position in the army were reserved for British soldiers. And the immediate cause of revolt was about the rifle. The cartridge of the rifle, there was a rumor that the cartridge of the rifle was made of fat of cows and pigs. And the soldiers were not happy to catch the rifle because there was a rumor that this is made of the fat of this, and this hurt the religious feelings of both Hindus and Muslim soldiers in the army, so they refused to use the cartridge. And the revolt of 57, it is also called First War of Independence. First War of Independence. The revolt of 1857. Another name for that is the First War of Independence. And the revolt started in Meerut. Meerut on 10th May 1857. So the revolt of 1857 is also called the First War of Independence, and it started in Meerut on 10th May 1857. And soon it spread to other part of India. The first soldier to start the protest, that person was Mangal Pandey. Mangal Pandey, the first person to start the protest. And the leader of the revolt was Bahadur Shah Zafar. The leader was Bahadur Shah Zafar. So, the revolt started in Meerut on 10th May 1857, and the first person to start the protest was Mangal Pandey, and the leader of the revolt was Bahadur Shah Zafar. Now, what were the reasons for the failure of revolt? British had a bigger army with much better weapons than the Indians. So the first point is British had bigger army with much better weapons. Second point is lack of coordination among the soldiers. Then next one, some Indian rulers did not support the revolt. And another point is it did not spread to all parts of India. That is why it became a failure. So what was the reasons for the failure of revolt? Number one, British had bigger army with much better weapons. Then lack of coordination among the soldiers. Then some Indian rulers did not support the revolt. And another point is it did not spread to all parts of India. So these are the 4 points, reasons for the failure of revolt. Now, the next one is results of First War of Independence. Results. What were the results of First War of Independence? Rule of East India Company came to an end. First point is rule of East India Company. The rule of East India Company came to an end. East India Company came to an end. Then another one is the Indian princes were allowed to rule their own kingdom. Next point is the princes were Indian princes allowed to rule their kingdom. Allowed to rule their kingdom. Then next one is it promoted a sense of nationalism. And another point is the revolt inspired Indians and laid down foundation for freedom struggle in future. So these are the 4 points of results of first war of independence. Once more I am explaining. The rule of East India Company came to an end. Then the Indian princes were allowed to rule their own kingdom, and it promoted a sense of nationalism. And another point is revolt inspired the Indians and laid foundation for freedom struggle in future. So hope all of you have understood. Thank you children for listening me. Have a good day.